Thank you for coming. I guess by now, if you looked at our tax rate model, what we did is a direct comparison from this year's valuations and spending and appropriations as compared to last year for this year. So this gives us a good idea of where we are in values. Our values increased by around $3 million. Our personal property dipped by, say, $300,000. That's because our average ratio dipped. Last year, our average ratio was 73%. This year, our average ratio is 69%. The state strongly recommends that we never fall below 70, so we had two choices. Either we do a factoring to get up 1 point, or we leave it be and get our reval done quickly. So our revaluation is scheduled. We should have boots on the ground within 2 weeks. It'll take a year, but we'll visit every property. If invited inside, of course, we're going to go in. We'd much rather go in, but today it's just a little different about that. Back to the commitment. Here you can see the outline of the county tax versus this year, last year. As just to recap, every municipality has at least 3 bills. Some municipalities have 4 bills. The 4th bill would be the TIF, tax increment financing, which we have 3 TIF districts. The captured value for our 3 TIF districts is $6.2 million, which will generate $136,015 worth of tax for these projects that we've previously approved. Education went up $72,000, municipal up $404,000, and the county tax went up $35,570. Revenue sharing increased this year. That was fortunate to $116,000, and our other revenues also increased. What this did is this allowed us to not have such an increase as we did last year of 90 cents or the previous year of $1. If we can maintain an overlay of around $50,000, so this year would be $45,000, that would be a tax rate of $21.85, which is an increase of 55 cents over last year. The increase of 55 cents over last year will affect most taxpayers, as I outlined at the bottom of the page. If you had a $100,000 home, an assessed value of a $100,000 home with a homestead, your taxes will go up about $67. If you have a assessed value $200,000 home with a homestead, you'll go up around $122, and the $300,000 you'll go up around $177. We've scoured for other revenues, but this is the best we could do to maintain the consistent overlays of around 50,000. Previously, back in the old days, the overlays were around 70, 80. I think that was a bit excessive. I don't think we need that. Our abatements have been minimal. Last year, we granted a total of 4 tax abatements, and they totaled $1,043. So this is what I came up with. Are there any questions that anybody has?
I assume the reduction in the homestead is just because we're under the 70%.
Well, no matter what ratio we're at, sir, if we had an average ratio of 95%, then our homestead exemption would be 95% of 25,000. So it's whatever ratio that we choose. What we like is 100%, and that's where we'll be next year, and if the market is stable for years to come. But with this recent erratic market, we just see markets change every month, but assessed values stay for 10 years. And this will be our 10th year, so we're off by a point, but this is the 69% is the best thing rather than trying to factor values to gain 1 point. It would have been and labor, it would have been very expensive to try to get 1 point. So we have a 69% average ratio.
So when we get back to 100%, the tax rate will go down.
Considerably, sir.
Do you have a thought of where it might end up?
Well, I can only,
Even-
well, I don't know what the county or education will bring next year. However, I can say that in the town of Jay, who hasn't had any new paper mills recently, their tax rate was $22 last year, and they have a tax rate of $12 this year. The town of Livermore,
Substantial.
the town of Livermore Falls had a tax rate of $24.95 in '24, and I think it's $12.65 or $70 this year.
But your actual tax bill might not go down.
Correct.
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 Yeah, yeah. Well, yes. If your value,
The value is just gonna go.
if your value doubles, and the tax rate gets cut in half,
Yeah.
well, your tax bill will be the same. Tiffany.
Yes, and I think another point on this is, if I remember correctly, we have scheduled our assessments on a regular basis here, where some of these towns may not have assessed for multiple years, so,
Yes.
correct, so that also factors in. I don't want anybody to think that, like say, the tax bill itself is different, but the values itself on a more regular basis provides more consistency. Is that?
Yes. In a neighboring town, they waited 25 years to do a reevaluation. So when I'm meeting with somebody, trying to explain why their home value went from 100,000 to 280,000, it's a tough conversation to have. But it makes it easier if we did a revaluation in 2017, and we're going to deliver in 2027. Although in the past 10 years, the market has went up considerably. But I think everybody knows that by now.
Looks great to me. Nice job.
Any other questions? Geez, I can't ask you for a vote, but I can ask for your blessing with 55-cent increase for 2185, and with that, I will commit.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you all.
Nice
Do
to
you
meet you.
gentlemen have any questions?